How did you get into contracting?
Well, I left school and then always did the silage and digger work and stuff for our own farm, and then it just sort of escalated. And a few neighbours would ask me, you know, could you come and do my wee bit of silage because the other contractor can't get here, and so then that's how it became into it, and yeah, just carried on from there really.
The family sort of hired you out.
Yeah, they did, yeah. So it sort of started off, you're doing it all for the family, and then obviously, you know, time's getting on, the gear gets dearer, and wanted better gear, so we had to try and justify having good gear for the farm. And so we went out and tried to just do a wee bit to help justify having good gear, yeah.
So really your whole operation is working with the family property and the family businesses?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Like at the end of the day, we are all family, and we do I do all the farm's silage and digger work. But yeah, like, and if the farm needs me, I'll be out there helping feed the cows, you know, in the weekends and stuff. And then, you know, when I get stuck, which is quite often, Andrew and brother and the old man come and drive a truck or tractor for me when I'm busy, and yeah, we're working real well together, yeah.
So no doubt you're pretty good at making silage because you grew up making it.
Yeah, oh definitely, yeah, and, you know, like learning off the dad and grandfather and, you know, all of those guys, you know, over the years is, yeah, that's how I got to where I am and know how they want it, because having their own farm, they told me, you know, we want the best silage you could possibly make. And if you don't do it the best, don't do it at all. And so that's how we got to that, and yeah, that's how it's become, yeah.
Now your gear isn't colossal, but I guess that's an advantage.
Oh, it definitely is, yes. Like, our gear's not massive out there nowadays, but we have grown since where we started, but we not big like some of the other contractors, because there's a lot of small farms around Rangiora, and they don't have the big paddocks like out there, and so we sort of fit into them nicely, you know, because quite often we'll just go to a wee dairy farm and do, you know, day's work, just make a wee silage pit and then move on, and being able to fit around them in between their schedules works really well for us, yeah.
So obviously you dig holes and move stuff around.
Yes, yeah, we got two 12-ton diggers, plus a 3-tonner, and we chase the irrigation specialist around, which is Doug Goodwin, and yeah, quite often, well, for the last two years at least, 3 years nearly, we've been busy installing centre pivots, and so we've been flat out with that, and I've got the main man Lindsay, yeah, he's done it all from the get-go, and just, yeah, so it's been real good. So, and then on the odd side we do foundations for houses, cow sheds, and yeah, it just sort of keeps us busy, you know, like keeps the using the trucks to the potential, because, you know, obviously we have our own trucks for silage, but there's not enough work just for silage, so we need extra work to justify owning them. So that's when that sort of comes in, chasing the diggers around, and yeah, it works really well, yeah.
You're still a small unit?
Yeah, still very, you know, out there we're still quite small. You know, at the moment there's only 3 of us working, but it's good, you know, we're still small, but we can still take on reasonably sized jobs, because I've got a lot of staff I can just call upon one night and they'll be here the next day, so it works in really well, yeah.
I was going to ask you about the silage season, because you need a lot of hands when you hit that.
Yes, definitely, yeah. It gets chaotic in silage, and works real well because I've got a lot of older fellas which are real good, and I can just ring upon them when I need them, and then when I don't need them they're quite happy to sit at home, so it works in really well, yeah.
And I guess they're all old farmers, so they basically know what's involved with making excellent silage.
Yeah, they are. They're all retired dairy farmers and sheep farmers, and yeah, they know exactly what they need and what has to be done, and they're not scared to put in the extra effort and help out, you know, and it works really well, yeah.
What do you advise somebody who loves machinery and wants to have a go?
Yeah, go for it. That's all how I started. I loved machinery, and I was mad on tractors, and it's just gone from there really, and that's how it's escalated and bigger and better things, and yeah, and I'm always for, you know, getting guys out. I got went to St Andrews College in town, and I had quite a lot of townie mates, and I used to drag them out and make them drive tractors around. And yeah, I got a couple of guys quite hooked on it, and they actually worked for me for a couple of seasons, and yeah, they loved it, so it was good. Yeah.
And of course, you've got huge amounts of support from your parents.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah, that you know, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. So, and yeah, they've helped me from the get go. And Mum's been real good on the book side of things, because I'm absolutely terrible. And yeah, it works really good. Yeah.